Hi and welcome to Start Select Tuesday edition, or Tuesday edition as they apparently say in oldie English speak. I'm Jane Douglas, prepare for news. Sony puts a ring on it and buys infamous developer Sucker Punch. Valve confirmed for Gamescom, yay! And still no new Half-Life, boo. And Battlefield 3 guns down second-hand buyers. That is to say, charges them money to play online. First up, good news for PlayStation 3 owners kept awake at night by fears that PS3 exclusive maker Sucker Punch could go multi-platform. The infamous and Sly Cooper developer has just been bought by Sony, meaning that the studio's games will remain exclusive to Sony's hardware forever. While Sucker Punch has been closely associated with Sony over the last 11 years, it's actually remained an independent studio since it was formed in 1997. Its first game was even on Nintendo's N64 before it started working exclusively on Sony platforms in 2000. By buying the developer outright, Sony has ensured it doesn't suffer another Insomniac Games-style situation, preventing another of its key development partners going multi-platform. Next up, Valve is attending Gamescom. But wait, it's not for Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Instead, it's showing off Defense of the Ancients 2, a strategy game that has been kept under wraps since it was announced 10 months ago. Dota 2 is predominantly a multiplayer game that will use Valve's Source engine. There will be no single-player campaign, instead computer-controlled characters will take over for players who disconnect during play. Dota 2 will also feature a coaching system wherein veteran players can tutor newcomers in return for in-game glamour items. Not only is this the first time that Dota 2 has been shown publicly, but 16 teams will be participating in a double elimination tournament to win $1 million of cashy money. The tournament will also be broadcast online on Dota2.com during Gamescom from the 17th to 19th of August. We'll have full coverage of the show, excluding the German beer and sausage binges, over at GameSpot.com. And finally, bad news for anyone thinking they'd rent Battlefield 3 or buy it second-hand. Developer DICE has said that the game will probably charge players to play online, with a code included in the box available to all first-time purchasers. Speaking to Gamerzine's EA DICE exec producer Patrick Back blamed server costs for the decision, claiming that there was a price attached to creating server space for each player. Back continued, it was actually a loss for us to have new players. Hopefully people understand why. It's not to punish people. To us, it's compensation, he said, rubbing himself in Swedish krona. Right, that's it for another episode of Start Select. Jog on, kiddies.